Here we go. A little video out for you guys today. So it's getting really cold, down pretty much staying in the 30s, getting down into the 20s, sometimes lower at night. So we've already had a couple of the local lakes up further, like up in the woods, start kind of icing over. Fish Winchester, not was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. Fish Winchester yesterday evening, and only came up with one trout, no bass or anything. But we were bass fishing basically, and just couldn't come up with anything. Hooked into the other kid I was fishing with, David. He hooked into one fish with a jerk bait, but didn't hold on, so didn't get to see it. But yeah, other than that, we have been starting to trout fish. So figured I'd give you guys a little lowdown so far, or beginning wise, I guess you would say, on trout fishing. What's been working. So let's see if we can get this camera a little bit. There we go. A little better angle here. So starting out, rods weird. Throw a favorite balance. This is a medium heavy. I really totally matter for trout fishing. This is definitely going to be more of a bass rod because it's a little bit more stout. So I would say something a little bit lighter weight's going to be, a little bit better go-to just because you're going to feel that, initial hit really well. But that's the reason I am so happy to be a part of Favorite is the outstanding rod quality that these guys come out is, this is a 7-foot rod, medium heavy, pretty stout rod. You can hook into some pretty good fish with it, and I could still feel a baby trout, maybe 4 inches long when it just taps on the end of my lure. So I absolutely love the sensitivity in these rods. It's outstanding, and to me has improved my fishing incredibly. So anyways, that's the rod we're working with, and I've been really loving it actually. No, what's going on, buddy? Good to see somebody in here finally. Got some bell rung. Anyways, we're just talking about basically the setup that I'm running for some local trout fishing, and kind of should be able to help everybody else get out there and catch some trout in any local ponds or whatnot, because I know it sucks sitting inside when it gets this cold out, and it's been dang cold in my area. I've been doing pretty dang good, other than a recent family member passing away. Been doing all right. So I don't want to talk a whole lot about that though. But anyways, basically for the setup we have 7-foot medium heavy balance rod. Absolutely love the rod. And then we got it paired up with a Cast King Sharky bait feeder rod. Or excuse me, reel. Why would I say rod? I don't know. All over the place. But anyways, reel. Bait feeder wasn't my first go-to really. But honestly, for trout fishing or like catfish or anything like that, I use it for bass fishing as well. It works great because you can kind of get to that drag a little bit easier. I've always liked that feature with a bait feeder style reel, is that you can get to that drag a little bit easier than up on top there. But it's not that big of an issue really. But I feel like it does kind of add some weight also to the reel, and so there's that downfall. But I love this setup, and even for sorry about that. A dang phone had to tell me that it just could not. Anyways, as for the setup goes, got the bait feeder reel, the Sharky, just like absolutely outstanding for the price point. It has been, super great. I'm just spinning reel a whole lot, but man, I've been getting a little bit more friendly with it, and I've drop shot set up pretty well. So that's basically what I've been doing for trout as well, is because they've gotten so dang cold in the area. All the trout I caught today were absolutely freezing cold. But basically, I'm running a 10-pound Suffix 832 braid with a connect to a 8-pound leader. I want to say that's Maxima 8-pound, and I run about, let's see, about 2 feet to my hook point, and then just doing a very small. Let's see, I want to say this is a 1/0. It's really pretty freaking small, but it's an owner 1/0 hook. Just a little, basically split shot or drop shot hook. So we're running that little guy, and then we're going down to the owner little drop shot weight. This is at 8 ounce. One thing I've learned last year, guys, is that, I mean, you can get out there, you can drop shot a lot, but I've never had great success on it. And this last year, all I did basically was drop my weight size down from a 1/4 ounce to an 1/8, and I got that much more of a hookup. Mainly being, I feel like, just giving that bait presentation a slower fall to the bottom got the initial strike right off the bat. So if you're using a heavier drop shot weight and you're not seeming to get that bite, then definitely lighten it up big time, and I think it will help. It gives it that more finesse that you need. So basically, just been running this for my trout setup, 2 feet long, 8-pound leader. They don't notice it at all. And then that 1/0 owner hook. You got to really jump down on the size of hook just because it helps, with your hookup ratio. But I caught a bunch of just little dinky trout today on it, so I know it's a good all around size. Nice, heck yeah, small brown trout and a bass. Heck yeah, buddy. Worms in the line spinner. Yeah. Basically for like inline spinners, rooster tails, things like that. I really am a big fan of the Blue Fox spinners. They seem to work pretty dang good. I have quite the little collection of Blue Foxes, but I threw my majority of Blue Foxes today and didn't hook up on a single fish. And as soon as I switched over to the drop shot with a chunk of worm on it, basically just casting it out there really quick, and I mean, I was having bites back to back to back. As soon as I would get the fish off, throw it in the water, cast back out there with the little piece of worm still on there, and I was just getting nailed again. So it was definitely a good hookup ratio as soon as I made that switch. Heck yeah, mini Blue Fox spinner. Yeah, it's always, those things are always good to have around, I feel like. But for the most part, yeah, just been running the drop shot. Just been hooking a little piece of worm to the end of it, and throwing it out there, letting it sink down to the bottom, pulling my slack up, getting the bait up in the water column a little bit, and then just kind of floating it around, jigging it a little bit, letting those trout find it, and as soon as they kind of peck at it a couple times, then you're just softly setting the hook into it. I like to keep my drag pretty well loose, so I mean you can basically just grab your line and just like pretty freaking loose. So don't set it stupid tight, feel like you're bass fishing, because you're just gonna rip that fish's mouth out. And if you set it kind of loose, it gives them something to run with for a minute, and then get a decent hook set in the side of their mouth. So don't set it too tight, that's for sure. But basically that's gonna be the setup. It's been working dang well, and we're gonna go out tomorrow and slay on some more trout. I was picking up quite a few. I think I got 7 or 8 today, and wasn't a bad little day. I wish I would have brought the GoPro with me, but didn't really think I was gonna have much luck, so I didn't even think to bring it with me, but ended up doing pretty well and finding a good rhythm. So we're gonna go out tomorrow and try a couple other spots. We may even throw the throw the blue foxes around, something like that, and see if we can hook up on some good ones. So we'll bring you guys along with. Yeah, if there's any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I think that's gonna do it, guys. Big old shout out to Favorite Fishing for always being the great old rod supporter and helping me with these beautiful sling sticks. We will see you tomorrow. Hopefully we can catch some dandy of trout. Something. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you tomorrow on Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'll get a video out or not, but I will be filming a little bit. And oh, no worries, Hidden Fishing. It's all good. I'm wrapping this video up so you can replay it here in just a second and watch it and whatnot. But for the most part, just to give you a quick little recap, we just went over fishing basically for trout around your local area and a good little pretty much drop shot setup. Good to run kind of a little bit lighter line, 8 to 6 pounds, something around there, and small little finesse hook, drop shot setup. Hook some worm on there, cast it out, drag it across the bottom. You will get some trout, that's for sure. I know it will. It happens every time. If you're not doing it on that, throw some blue foxes because they work really well also. Sometimes you even catch multi-species on them, but it's just with everything, right? You don't know what you're going to get sometimes. But for the most part, I know they stock these ponds that I'm fishing with trout all the time. So basically we're just fishing for stalkers. But we might be getting out on the river later on this week also and maybe catching some steelhead. So we'll see how it goes. Castmasters and spoons for trout. Heck yeah. Yeah, I haven't used a whole lot of spoons for trout, but I know you can catch bigger trout on spoons pretty well. It's what I count my first steelhead on was gold and orange spoon, so that's pretty sweet. But that is gonna do it, guys. That is gonna wrap up this video. So go get yourself a new favorite rod. I'm sure they're gonna be having some Black Friday deals, so check it out, guys. As well as Woo Tungsten. If you guys didn't know, I am on Woo's pro staffer team, so go check those guys out and get yourself some of their gear. I will probably throw up a discount code up on Instagram here later this evening or something like that, and let you guys have a discount as well, so you can get some good tungsten gear for a little bit cheaper and get some of that out there, trying it out, because you don't really know the difference until you get out there and try tungsten. It is a huge benefit, and sometimes it can get a bit spendy, that's for sure. I know that's why it usually tends to lead a lot of people away, but if you can get it for a decent price and get quite a bit right off the bat, then get out there, try it out. Guarantee you're gonna love it. And yeah, hopefully get some more fish in your boat. So anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap this video up. Thank you for tuning in. Put a big old thumbs up if you liked the video, and hopefully you're already subscribed, probably why you're already in here. But if you're not, click that subscribe button up there, because we got a lot more fishing videos to come. Saturday we got a door shack trip hopefully planned. We'll see how it goes, and gonna try to get hopefully a big smallmouth to end the year. Next year's gonna be crazy, guys. We got some tournaments we're gonna be fishing, and just a lot of craziness. We might even be doing an ice fishing tournament. So we'll see how everything wraps out to be. But keep in the loop with you guys, let you know how everything's going. And it should be a good year. It should be a lot of fun. We're gonna get a lot of videos pumped out. We got a new camera coming, so it's gonna be a little bit better on the video quality for you guys, and it's gonna be fun. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch up with you hopefully tomorrow evening. Try to throw up a live stream again and see how things went. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you.